I just wanted to make a short video on the Count Dankula case, and he is guilty. He is guilty according to Scottish and British law of hate speech, and he's gonna get his sentencing in April. And this does not bode well for free speech in general in Britain, and it's quite concerning to see that actually making jokes is an offense against the law, and you're gonna get convicted of hate speech, which nowadays everything is hate speech. And from what I could gather, I've been following a little bit, but when he talked to the lawyer, which was representing the state of Scotland and Britain, actually didn't know and tried to constantly get Count Dankula to say something he didn't want to, and actually debated her in court, and actually won that debate because he knew what he was or she was doing, and he knew how to defend himself and actually argue the points instead of falling into fallacies and things like that and contradicting himself. And yeah, and this case, ironically enough, has been going longer than the Nuremberg trials, which is kind of shocking, to be honest. And I don't know what to say. Is this the day free speech is completely gone from Britain, with Brittany Pettibone, Lawrence Southern and Martin Sellner also being banned because they were gonna visit someone who the government or the border patrol at least did not like, and it's such a shame. Where we live in an age of snowflakes and everyone gets offended, and Britain has set the bar. We've seen also this in Sweden now, where there have been, I believe, 2 trials against 2 elderly women who posted some anti-religion stuff and got put on trial because they said something people or the government didn't like. Same in Germany. Same thing happened there. And it is quite concerning. Where is the bar? Because hate speech can be defined as anything, as I said. And looking at it right now, the only country that actually allows free speech as best as we can, at the moment at least, is actually the United States, as far as I can tell, any country in the West. And that is quite surprising, because the West is supposed to be built on freedom of speech and freedom and being able to do what you want, unless, of course, you want to harm someone. But that has been one of the founding principles. I use my speech to criticize whatever I want. If it's games, if it's movies, if it's something political, I talk rather of whatever I want. But this is a more serious case of freedom of speech being. I would actually claim it's basically dead in Britain. At least in Scotland, and it's quite sad to hear. I don't know how long Count Dankula is gonna have to be in jail. He's been having contacts, basically having some sort of bracelet or hand bracelet, something that has a GPS tracking system, so they know where he is at all times. And I think they just want to make an example of him. Basically, in 1984 is here. George Orwell was right.